In this video, I'm going to show you a tool I just integrated into version 1015. It was based on customer feedback, and I saw something similar in other tools online, so I thought I'd create it for Script Atlas. Let's just take a look here. If you go to Tools, you'll see there's a new thing called Humanizer, and if you click on that, this is what it looks like. So I'm just going to put this off to the side just for a second, and let's go ahead and get some content. So behind the scenes, what I did is I actually clicked on a paragraph script here inside of scripts. And then in here, I just put in this statement here, positive reinforcement is important for dog training. And then I selected, I think it was creative. And then the keyword was dog training, and I put 500 here. Created the prompt, and then I did my thing in ChatGPT, and I just used ChatGPT 3.5. And this was the output here, so I'll just get it. And this is the article that it created. So I'm going to go ahead and just copy this. And now what we can do is we can go over to the Humanizer and we can paste it in here. And you could see it right here. And I'll just explain this. I also wanted to mention that if you're using the editor, so if you put the content into the editor here, so I'm just going to go right click in, actually I could just go File and Paste. You got your content there, or of course you can just Control V to paste it. So in here, you also have access to the Humanizer button here. And the cool thing about that is, let's say I just want to humanize like this much here. You can go like that, and it'll just stick the selected text into here. Now, if you don't select anything, it will put it all in there like so. So let's talk about the Humanizer and what it's used for. So let's just get some things out of the way here. So the idea here is to basically kind of bypass AI detection, or kind of help your content pass any AI generated detection things happening online. Now, I have read somewhere that Google actually doesn't mind ranking AI content as long as it's really good. But still, some people have utilized this type of feature in different tools, and I thought I'd make it for you just in case that you guys want to use something like this. So the Humanizer, what it does, it basically just humanizes content, so it's not so AI generated. It doesn't look like it's so AI generated. And it does it roughly, the default does it roughly at 1%. So what's happening here is we're adding tiny little imperfections into the content, so it's not so perfect looking that normal humans do when they create content online. And the average is basically 1%, one word out of 100. I have it automatically set to 1% right here. Let's go through some of the common imperfection rules that I coded into this. So we'll take a look at the first one. There's common misspellings. There's common homophone confusions, like there and there. Some capitalization issues at the start of sentences, like this instead of this with the 2 capital letters. Common typos like misspelling the and things like that. Punctuation, missing the apostrophe or commas or whatever in there and stuff like that. And some spacing issues, having 2 spaces after a comma or a period, and repeated words. So you can easily select which one you want to apply. I'm just going to keep them all selected. And the software will remember, so if you deselect some and you close the software, open it up later on, it'll still be the same settings. You could set up to 10%. I suggest to kind of stay 1, 2, 3%, because you don't want your content to look too kind of non-professionally. These are little tiny imperfections that won't really bother the readability of it, but it's sort of a thing, like I said, that some customers really wanted, so I decided to build it in here. So if you want to kind of hide all the settings, you can just click this little thing up in the right hand corner, little arrow that's down. If you click that, it just hides it for you. And again, this will remember, so the next time you open up the software, it'll remember that it's been hidden. So this is really simple. Basically, all you really have to do is just click one button. You just click one button like that, and now it's humanized. And in here, there are some small little imperfections that will help you bypass those AI detection kind of things online. So let me show you a couple of examples here. So let's go. A lot of them are not free, but I found a couple that seem to be free and you can use them. So it's zerogpt.com, and then this one's from contentscale.ai, AI content detector. I just found this through Google. A lot of them you got to pay money for, and honestly, some of them are like I'll write an entire paragraph myself and I'll put it in there and it says I'm AI generated. So I mean, these things are not that reliable. Even the best I seem to like trick it. Let's go ahead and try our content. So I'm going to bring up the thing here, and I'm just going to go and select copy. Come in here and we'll paste it, Control V, and we'll do a detection and see what it says. So it says it's 6.42% of maybe AI generated. So if I go and copy the humanized one and go stick it in here, so select all, delete that, Control V. So as you can see here, it didn't detect, it says it's all completely human generated. So let's go ahead and check this one out here. So I'll go and copy the, go right over here, copy this. Doesn't look like it's too free. Oh, it looks like I'm over the character limit here. So let's just try something here. So I'll just clear that out, and you can see the character limit at the bottom. So they're only allowing, what was it, 2,500? All right, yeah, 2,500. So let's just reduce that down. Let's take off this paragraph and see. No, a couple more. There. That's less than 2,500. So we'll humanize that. Let's copy this and try it again. Now this isn't perfect 100%. Obviously all these checkers are a little bit different, but you should start to see a little bit more of improvement. What's going on here? Let's see. So it says hard to tell, human probability. So it's kind of saying a mix of human and AI. Let's try the other one. Copy. And it says passes as human. So you can see it does work, and it just helps a little bit to kind of basically humanize your content. So if you'd like to use this tool, I thought I'd include it in the software as well as a new tool. Now, if you hit the file there, you can right click, you can actually load a text file or save it. You can also send the output that you see over here over to the script editor. So if I do that, it will go and just stick the output at the bottom. So if you have other content in there, it adds it to whatever you had in there before. So that's what you can do there. And yeah, that's basically it. I made it really simple for you to use. If you want to humanize your content, basically at a single click, just boom, you can just, set your settings and then go ahead and use it. Now, one other thing I do want to mention here is every time you hit that humanize button, it does all these little small imperfections at complete random amongst the entire content. So every single time, it's pretty much nearly unique. So if you're not getting, a good sort of a detection that you want from one of those AI detectors, just keep hitting this button and you'll slightly get different variations, and you can keep trying. So it's completely randomized. So that's it for this video. Just want to show you this new tool. This was in version 1.015. Thanks for watching.